Ivy Barksdale. Today we're talking about communication. We're going to start with 2 Corinthians in chapter 6, verse 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, for what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion hath light with darkness? So there's a reason why we cannot be unequally yoked, because 1 Corinthians chapter 15 verse 33 states why. Be not deceived, evil communications corrupt good manners. So here's an example. Let's say you're on fire. Let's say you're on fire, or for the Lord or something. Let's say you're on fire, Christian. You're doing very well in your walk with God. But somebody who wants to be your friend crosses your way, or you find someone who you want to be friends with. On the outside, they look like they're doing very well with their walk with the Lord, or their walk with Jesus. But behind closed doors, or basically without, not on their personal lifestyle, like they're drinking, they're going to bars like every day, well, Monday through Saturday, but on Sundays, right, they're going to church very well, having their Bible open, like, yeah. But in fact, yeah, they're not who you think they are. So this is why you have to be careful with unbelievers. My bad for not looking at the camera. So we're gonna take a little comparison. I'm gonna try and use the tablet. Who you want to be friends with, but in short, yeah, they're not who they say they are. So that's why you have to be careful with communication, because you will want to avoid this situation. So you want to end up having to avoid this. Now, this desire is fine, but man looks at outer appearance. But God looks at the heart. So when they're actually far astray, but I don't know what they're missing. Walk walk with Jesus. This is what they look like, what it looks like they have on the outside, is what they're missing in their personal life. You have to be careful when making friends with friends and or a group of people. In their personal life, that could actually end up being you. And that could be you if you're not careful with who you hang out with. Because they may look like they're Christians when they might not be. But if you become friends with who is also a Christian, not lukewarm, you got a good friend.